Hey, this is Amanda Kaufman, and you are listening to the Coaches Plaza Show. In every episode, we're sharing with you exactly what we've learned along the way to love on your clients, still have a profitable business, and lots of balance. So let's go. Hey, Amanda here, and I'm so excited about this next episode because the thing is, I woke up this morning in so much gratitude. It's later on a Saturday, and my family has just been chilling out at home. You know, the kids are watching way too much TV. Chris went and worked out with the older kids this morning. Our 13-year-old is going to be so sore. Don't worry, they were working out super safely. And I was just in so much gratitude because last night, Chris and I had date night, and date night for us usually involves some of our favorite things. And one of our favorite things in all the land is curling up together and watching a favorite movie. And one of our favorite genres, we are big movie buffs. One of our favorite genres is definitely action movies. And one of our favorite directors of all time is Guy Ritchie. And we had so much fun watching a brand new movie by Guy Ritchie last night. And I stayed up way too late. And I mean way too late. And I decided to sleep in this morning, which is very strange for me because I love to wake up with the 5 a.m. club. However, one of the biggest reasons why I became an entrepreneur in the first darn place is because I want to have a lot of flexibility in my life. And if you're like me and you're one of the big reasons why you want to have your own business, your own coaching consulting, or your own course creation business or online business is because yes, you want the location freedom. Yes, you want to be able to have impact on people, but also you want to have a lot of flexibility. You want to be able to make decisions like sleeping in an extra 4 hours. And that's exactly what I did this morning. So I did, and I slept in, and I still woke up to leads coming into our business. And I remember the gratitude that I had was I remember how much anxiety and stress that I had not too long ago when I used to have this question rattling around in my brain, and not just my brain, but in my stomach and my heart of, how am I going to find people that I can serve with my coaching? How am I going to actually find people that I can help with my coaching? Like, where are they? And this morning was a very different experience. This morning, I actually had people literally lined up waiting to come into our free community. And so I recorded a little video and showed you actually step by step, and I'll include the link around this podcast to walk you through if you want to show the visual. And I'm actually going to share the audio right here and go a little bit deeper here in the podcast into the systemization of what I call the MTFC system, which stands for Meet, Talk, Fit, Coach, and why it's so important as coaches for us to embrace not just how amazing our coaching is, but how incredibly important it is to systemize how we give value, that we can give value in manners that are beyond what we do inside of the coaching session. So I'm going to cut to that video now, the audio from the video, and I'll give you the link to the video if you want to watch that as well. But I'm going to do that right now. So it's a Saturday morning, and I'm about to let 8 people into our community that joined overnight, and I want to let you know how I managed to meet 8 people while I was sleeping after date night overnight. 8 new people ready to join. Where did I meet these people? Well, most of the people that we meet online are coming from our paid advertising, and we're able to pay for our advertising from a portion of the revenue that we generate from the sales that we get from our happy and successful clients. Now wait, if you don't actually have clients just yet, don't worry. You can get started with networking, with meeting with people that you already know. Here's what's really important. You need to have something of value to offer people. It doesn't matter if they're people that you know through people that you know, people that are complete strangers. The key to being able to meet people and engage the beginning of a conversation, whether you're using paid advertising or you are not using paid advertising, the absolute key is that you have something of value to offer. So we need to be able to give people the gift. So this page is showing people that they can download the gift and why it would be such a really good idea to download the gift and all of that. And it's just really easy to push the button and put in their information to send them the gift. So all they have to do is put the information in, and of course they have to push the button. And then on the next page, they get invited to get some great training. And of course the gift is emailed to them. And then there is a wonderful video training where, surprise, surprise, they get invited to our group, which of course redirects them to join our group. So this is a very simple example of the funnel. Now you might be thinking, I can't run ads. I can't afford to run ads. That's okay. It's okay because you can use your link in bio in your Instagram. You can share the link even on business cards from your website. You can talk about the link in other conversations. The point isn't the ad. The point is, are you giving something that is of value that people want to have, and in exchange they're giving you their contact information and inviting to that next step. Now the fact that I was able to wake up to 8 new people joining into the group was the benefit of being able to use paid advertising. And I kind of think of, the ability to use paid advertising and to be able to do that ongoing is kind of a reward for being successful at converting clients and having ongoing revenue generation in your business. And that is a really good thing, right? Is that if you're doing something that is of value, you are going to be able to generate revenue, and you can use a portion of that revenue to continue to generate more revenue and to continue to invest in advertising for your business, just like any other normal business would. And I think there's a big myth in the coaching industry that you're supposed to be able to do everything for free. You're supposed to bootstrap, have something for nothing. And I think that if more businesses, coaching businesses and consulting businesses operated more like, a plumber or an electrician business, that locally would of course reasonably expect to pay for advertising and to invest in marketing their business, there would be a lot more success in our coaching industry. That's just my opinion on it. Anyway, I hope you found this video to be very helpful, to just sort of show you how having value can be a way that people are going to want to opt in, and to just give you a little behind the scenes on how that automation can be set up to show you how people can wind up joining you in your community, and you can start forming some new connections. Okay, so you might be wondering, what kind of value can a coach really give? And I think this is one of the biggest things that I struggled with when I was first starting out on my own with building an online-based business. And I think it's probably because I just felt really vulnerable about sharing content online. I felt vulnerable because I had privacy concerns. I felt vulnerable because I wasn't sure that what I had to offer was really going to be perceived as valuable. I felt vulnerable because I felt like what I was going to share might not be big enough or bold enough or good enough. And in even the video that I just shared with you, there are people out there that are allowing 150 people a day into their group right now. And in the video demonstration that I just showed you, I had 8. But the thing is that there are so many people who would be so happy to have 8 people come into their group and may even find it unbelievable that there are 150 people coming into a group per day, and that goal may be so far out of reach. And so by me showing you that I had 8 coming into my group, that it may actually show you that it is a touchable goal. And I wanted to share that with you here in the podcast because, it's very tempting to tell yourself that your value is not valuable enough. And I just really want you to know that even the smallest bit of value that you are giving is going to be valuable to someone if you just really believe in yourself that you are going to be adding that value, that there's someone who is a little bit further behind on the path than where you are. And you just have to trust yourself that it's going to be valuable. Now, I've been doing this for several years now, and I'm going to tell you a little secret. And that is that after doing this over and over and over again, your little win looks like a huge win to someone who's just beginning. And so don't ever marginalize what you think is not valuable enough just because somebody else has done something even bigger. You should use the things that people have done that are bigger than what you've done as inspiration fuel and ambition fuel. Don't use it as a comparison to keep you down, and definitely don't use it as a reason not to add value. So I hope you found this super valuable, and I hope you'll also join us in the Coaches Plaza. I'll include a link around this podcast for you to come join us. It's our free community where we do a whole bunch of really in-depth training. So if you're curious about how to go about choosing what kind of value to add, or what the next steps would be after you go ahead and put that value together, you should definitely come check out the Plaza because we've done tons of training on just these subjects. We'll see you soon. And on that note, thank you so much for joining us for this episode. And if you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe and give us a rating. It really helps other coaches just like you find this valuable training. And thinking of valuable training, go to www.thecoachesplaza, that's escoachesplaza.com, to join us in the community to get a whole lot more. We'll see you next time.